Hi guys, in this particular video we will be learning how to solve a case cube. If you are familiar with solving a 3 by 3 cube, then you will find easy solving a case cube. So let me start scrambling it. So now you're able to see that the case cube is perfectly scrambled or shuffled, whatever you say it means the same. So just as the case cube, you have the center pieces over here, and then you have the corners, and then you have the middle pieces over here. Since you know how to solve a 3 by 3 Rubik's cube, you see over here that we make a cross and then align the centers. The same way we are going to follow. So the very same way, the way I told you about 3 by 3 Rubik's cube, over here also what we are going to do is we're going to make a cross. We're going to make a proper cross over here. Okay, so let's start making the cross. Should make sure that the center piece, which is over here, like we are red, and there is orange over here, so the pieces, the middle pieces that constitutes the corner pieces, I mean to say like the cross pieces, they must be aligned with the center pieces of the second layer. Okay, so since now both of them are aligned coincidentally, so now we are able to see that it is in this way. Okay, so it is not, this piece is not supposed to be in this manner. Instead it should be like, you have to search for another red thing and then another red piece, and then you have to switch it down so that you get a proper this kind of shape. You get it? The center piece and this piece and vice versa for orange, both are aligned together. Okay, and then we're gonna go for the rest of two pieces. So now this is the place. Just like, let's assume, let's take it at this side. Okay, so now you get this thing. Okay, so now once again you have to check for another. Now since this is the orange piece, you're gonna search for a red piece. Okay, so here's the red piece, but see, it's not aligned with the center piece. Okay, so you have to make sure that it is aligned with the center piece. So I probably did this, and then this is aligned, this is aligned, this is aligned, but this is not aligned. So you have to make sure that this is aligned also. Okay, so you have to just take it in this manner. You just take it upwards, shift the required cube, required piece, and then make sure that it is properly aligned with this thing. Now since you're able to see this over here, it is aligned now. I just removed it down. You have one more thing over here which is important to notice or important to consider, is that you just make sure that this piece and this piece, or this piece and this piece, must be of the same color, so that when you go while solving for the middle pieces or the corners as per se, so you're gonna face difficulties at that time or else. Okay, so now you're able to see that we have made the proper cross over here, aligning with these centers of the second layer probably. So now since you know there is a white, and every time when you see a cube, the case cube situation, when the red is at your right side and orange is at the left side, there is a piece of white and green which is supposed to be at this place. Just make sure that you have an idea about the colors of the case cube. So by applying a simple right algorithm, I will be trying to get this piece on its proper original position. I'm going to select its asked position. See, now we have got this at this position. Okay, got it? So we're gonna apply same for this as well. Now this is the piece which is supposed to be at this down. Okay, so we're gonna apply right algorithm. Okay, so now we did this right algorithm and we bought this piece of this thing as well at this site. So now we have seen that this particular piece is required with one white piece and another is orange piece. So let's search for it. Oh, it's over here only. So now I've put this on the corresponding side of this thing. I shift it to this side and then I perform the right algorithm consecutively so that this piece finds this original position, since now it finds this original position over here. The same applies with this thing as well. So now you have the red and the white piece. So when you see this piece, then you just arrange it corresponding the place where you want it to get and then apply the right algorithm. Until then, when the piece doesn't get to its original or correct position. So now you've seen that we have made the first layer. So now I have told you how to solve the first layer and the first phase of the case cube. So now we're going to be dealing with the second layer of the case cube. So just as the second layer, just like how we solve for the simple Rubik's cube, we have a simple algorithm. What we can imagine or we can do is, by taking the like terms at this side, we have to shift it to the left side. Considering the center is orange, we just flip it to the right, then perform the left algorithm, shift it to the right, and then perform the right algorithm. Since all of us know it's a very simple algorithm, we're going to apply the same algorithm at the case cube as well. Probably solving the second layer is the most easiest part of solving the case cube. So let's begin with this. So now over here, we just find it quite difficult to arrange the pieces, very difficult. I mean, it's like, since it is in the manner which is not which you guys are not used to do it, so since you have to get this piece over here, then you just shift it to the left, then perform the right algorithm, shift the cube towards the right, and then perform the left algorithm. So now you're able to see that the piece which was over here, it magically comes over here. Not magically, I mean to say, like, by performing the algorithm, you find the piece over here in its correct position. We're gonna apply the same algorithm for rest of the pieces as well. So let's do it. So yes, I've performed the same algorithm again and again. I meant to say, like, considering the pieces where they are supposed to be, I performed, for example, let me show you once again with a small example, a center piece. Now this area of the particular area of the case cube requires only a red piece. So if you search for only red piece, you'll find it over here. Then you take it to the side where you want it to, your this side, then flip it to the left, perform the right algorithm, shift the cube to the left, and perform the left algorithm. You will find that piece at this particular position correctly. So by applying the same to all the sides, we are now able to solve the second layer of the case cube as well. So over here now we have to solve the third layer. So now you're able to see that the cross, which is supposed to be like how we used to find it in the Rubik's cube, in this manner, just like how we make a cross by doing the simple algorithm, shifting it to this side. I mean to say, like, doing L, then performing the right algorithm until you get the yellow piece at this side, and then you flip it so that you find a cross. I mean, you find the cross. Yeah. So the same way you have to make the cross over the third layer, matching the crosses pieces with the corresponding layer as well. So I'm gonna show you. Okay, just listen carefully. So this piece is not supposed to be in this place. So I'll just flip it this side, perform the right algorithm, and then I get a yellow piece over there, and then I flip it this side. So I'm gonna, it's a kind of trial and error method wherein you just keep on comparing the colors with the corresponding second layer. So this, both pieces are in the correct position, this piece and this piece, this piece and this piece, but these both are not in the same position, right? Because this piece doesn't belong to this piece. So let's perform the same algorithm. Just flipped it once like this, performed the right algorithm, so it's not coming on this particular place. It's a kind of basically a trial and error method only. You have to keep on comparing the places. If it does not occur, then you have to shift the algorithm to the next piece. Now you see, you have probably found the three pieces of the cross. This piece is aligned with this color, this piece is aligned with this color, this piece is aligned with this color. Now in this situation where you find the three colors in the respective position, but one color, one piece is not in the, it is in the right place, but it's not in the correct position. It is supposed to be in this way. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you algorithm to solve this, to keep this, I mean to shift this piece in this manner. So if you are going to apply the same algorithm which I showed you before for this cube, then you're gonna fail to keep the three cross pieces at their position. They will change the position. So it's a simple algorithm. Just perform the right algorithm once, and then again you have to shift it towards your right, like how we used to do for the right algorithm. We used to shift it to this thing, but at the last step of the second time doing the right algorithm, you have to shift it to the right, and then you have to shift it at this particular position, and then perform the inverse of right algorithm, like we used to do right R na, so you have to do it like this 2 times. So if you compare, then you'll find all the three pieces in their exact positions. This and this way, this is aligned with this piece. These are actually at their proper places, just like how we go for the cross and we just make sure that all the corners are at their proper positions. But in this case, what we are going to do is we are going to take the middle pieces which are aligned and which are matched with the colors. We are going to leave the corners for rest of the thing. So now we have made a cross for the third layer, which is probably aligned with the colors. This piece is aligned with this color, and this is this. So it is we are successful in making the cross probably. So now there is a simple algorithm where you keep on trying, like once you do R, okay, then R once, single time R, and then this. You see that now both pieces are, these pieces are in correct position, both pieces are in correct position, and these pieces are also in the correct position, but not in the correct way they are arranged. Okay, so now you just flip the cube towards the inverse of the cube, and then perform the right algorithm until this piece over here finds its place in this manner. Let's do it. So now you see that this place, this place has now got its original piece at its proper position. You're gonna shift the cube at this side, which is this irregular, and then keep on doing the right algorithm, and now the cube is magically solved. Thanks for watching.